HooHooHooRobin.
Want to welcome the lovely and talented Mr. Robert Kelly to the program this morning. Bobby.
Hey, I see how you lived intelligent and good-looking out of that.
Leaved?
I said intelligent.
Intelligent.
Dum-dum.
That's a Voss thing to say right there.
Hey, lived.
We were in mid-conversation when we came back here, and it's something that young Sam Roberts and myself and Robert Kelly were involved with, and that was a guest that Sam had on his program. What day was that? Was it Friday?
That was Friday, yeah.
It was Friday. Friday. She is millionaire matchmaker. What's her dumb name?
Patty Stanger.
Patty Stanger.
Boo.
Patty Stanger.
Boo.
Yeah. She was on, she was a guest. Patty Stanger from Millionaire Matchmaker, Jimmy? She was a guest on the after show Friday.
I heard.
Yeah. Chip was texting me while Patty Stanger was on.
I was compelled to call the show. I was compelled to call from my car and say, what an annoying lump of shit this woman was. Ugh! I didn't know how Bobby didn't punch her in the face, to tell you the truth.
I was so mad. I was so fucking... And that is such a false fucking photo of her.
That looks like one of those pictures that they have of the kids from Toddlers and Tiaras where they're all photoshopped. Airbrushed. What year is this?
That's one of those futuristic movie posters.
Yeah.
Where they're half real and half cartoon. Fuck her. There you go. That's her. That's the fatty bumbalatti.
Now, she's got this TV show and also this company, I guess, where she gets millionaires, men and women, dates, because these millionaires apparently can't find men or women.
And they can pay. She doesn't have to deal with payment plans.
Right.
It's about finding love.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they can find the girl. They can find Miss Right now, but Miss Right is what they're really
let me tell you,
for.
I watched one with Daniel Negreanu, the poker player.
Right, I saw that one.
And, boy, he sure picked the girl that would have been the love and not the hottest fucking girl in the room. Oh, did he pick the wonderful-looking blonde girl? Oh, the hottest girl in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
guy does that. They set up these rooms full of hot chicks.
Yep.
And they have rules. She gives them her rules. She doesn't stop fucking yapping.
Look at the difference, dude.
Oh, God.
Come on.
Fuck you.
She lost 35 pounds.
She looks like Cher. Well, that's the one thing that made me mad. She goes, you have to lose weight.
The one thing that made you mad.
Here's the thing, though.
One of.
But it's like, I get it. I understand. But you, as a fucking fatty, you can. There's a code you can't break. Do you understand? Fatties, we have code.
Whether she's a former fatty or not, she was a fatty.
You're a fatty, so you can't ever look at another fatty because you'll be there again, my friend.
Yes.
And that's when I said, because I knew her show. You were fat too. And that's when she remembered the 40 pounds she lost.
Right.
The 4 babies she carried around that fucking tub of shit. Right? And then you saw her eyes roll back in her head like a fucking great white shark. And then I go, you look an up and down person too. And she went, no. And then she remembered all her fats as a kid, her teenage fat, her 24-year-old fat, and then the fat when her husband left her.
She wouldn't shut the fuck up, first of all, and let
Did you find
the wonderful Sam Roberts talk. No! She fucking wouldn't shut up. It was terrible.
How much is her service to meet a special
I bet it's
millions?
crazy.
You have to be a millionaire.
She will not work with poor people because the payment plans and they can't pay on time. So she only works with millionaires because it's just easier that way.
How much does she charge?
Fucking, I don't
millions?
know.
I don't know.
No, you have to be a millionaire. You don't have to give up your millions to get pussy.
Give up your millions. I saw the show.
Yeah, she has 4 clients and then she quit.
I saw the show right after. I got home after listening to her fucking annoying.
So the show worked, is what you're saying.
Voice, yeah, it worked. Because then I saw it, and I'm like, all right, it's on. Let me see who the fuck is. I forgot even what she looked like. And I'm like, oh, this bitch. And then the whole show was about her and her trying to get. That was like the surprise.
Right.
They interview these guys.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, we're gonna bring a girl in and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh my god, it's her. So it's the host of the show, her. Right. Trying to get a guy because she can't even fucking get a guy.
Yeah, you don't have a guy. You're an expert in getting fucking dudes, and you just had a guy bail out of a marriage with you, or you bailed out.
Oh, is that
she
what
had
happened?
a promise ring.
Yeah, no, but that was the second time. She had another guy on the fucking altar said, fuck it.
No way.
Something happened a couple years ago. Yeah, I don't know how I know all this information. I was so mad I fucking researched this chattering bitch. I actually thought my fucking microphone was off. I was checking. I was pushing buttons over here. Because I thought over here, I was like, my microphone's off. Because this bitch would not shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
And I would try to throw it, like, around the room so everybody, I would try to throw a little something to Bob. You know, Bob is blah, blah, blah. Oh. But then she doesn't want to hear that.
Then she pandered to the black dude. You know what I mean?
Kid.
Like, when he walked in, she fucked with him. But then she heard that he worked with 50 Cent.
Of course.
And all of a sudden, he wasn't a fucking piece of ass shit with his pants down to his ankles.
This is what got me also. Justin Stengel texted the lovely and talented Sam Roberts. And and of course, Sam said he's the producer and writer of David Letterman. And that was it.
Yeah.
Her mind was now fixated on, let me see how I could use this guy to capitalize my own fucking career.
Well, hang on. So is mine.
Oh, right.
To be honest, I was trying to get a word in. That bitch wouldn't shut up.
She's trying. She's just saying, and please just tell them I should be on David Letterman's show. I had a crush on him. Shut the fuck up.
I'm surprised that Bobby didn't get more because I listened to the replay.
I thought you were going to unload on her.
And I thought, first of all, listening to the replay, I thought it was hilarious. Just especially, you have to couple it with what happened after and you going off and Aunt calling in. But she said, and you were too much in a rage to even notice it, she started going off on her philosophies about comedy and what comedians should do.
That's always a treat.
What'd she say?
She was talking about Leno not having the integrity that these other comedians do.
Oh, cool. And what would it constitute integrity in her mind?
Just the idea.
Is it because he's been with the same woman for a lot of years and he's not basically pseudo-prostituting?
Maybe that's
someone to hook him up. Yeah, she's a fat pimp.
She is a pimp.
She's a formerly fat.
I was so mad. I was so fucking mad when I left the show. And then Friday night, I came in after my gig over at Bunana's. And I was so mad I couldn't find, because, I hate the city now. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Big Apple. Call it the Big Apple.
The Big Apple. The Big A. I come in and my street now, because there's a new club on the fucking block, a new nightclub, Friday and Saturday nights, there's a bunch of shit dicks taking all the spots.
No.
So, there's a fucking twink and a fucking fat chick and a gaggle of fucking assholes parking all over my block. I can't. And I pulled up literally 5 seconds before there would have been 3 spots. As I come down my street, spots are just being filled in with fucking stupid asshole punk douchebags from.
Were you annoyed?
I was in my car screaming at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Fuck this place!
I know how that is.
I just wanted a driveway.
Yeah.
If I could just have a fucking driveway.
You know what it's like to pull into your driveway?
I don't.
Hi, honey, I'm home. You just pull
hi,
up.
honeys, I'm here. Come on, kids. Daddy's got presents.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
You pull up, right up to that garage door, then you get up and you go in your house and it's wonderful.
And you know what else about Patty Stanger? Kid never gets pissed.
Yeah.
He's just a go with the flow. He doesn't care about anything.
Yeah.
He was hiding it. He was pissed at Patty.
Why was he annoyed at her?
When she started talking about how he dressed and saying, you dress like a 17-year-old, what are you doing? You got this doesn't fit right, Bob. He started to get, I could tell. He was legit.
Dresses like a 17-year-old. She dresses like a fucking 14-year-old Jersey girl.
Did you guys trash her?
No, because I didn't have a problem with her.
Listen, I didn't trash her because I don't get to come here you know what I mean? This isn't my show. I don't want to fuck up his guests.
Yeah,
it's not my spot to
fuck with it.
If she's being a cunt, though, you can.
Yeah, but here's the deal.
I like letting somebody be a cunt.
Right.
And the audience knows when you're a cunt. You don't have to,
She fucking made me. Anyway, I came in that night. I was so pissed. My wife had that dumb show on pause.
Oh, no.
And I almost fucking belted her. Little bang, zoom, right to your fucking face. I go, turn it off. She goes, but I go, turn it the fuck off.
Do we have any clips of her giving Bob advice? I didn't hear that. I would love to hear her giving
Bob,
advice.
She didn't give me advice. She didn't give me.
She did give you
She
advice.
just said you need to lose weight.
She talked to you about losing weight and when you could.
But look at her. She used to be a fatty. She didn't know I knew she was a fatso. Look at her. That's what she used to look like. She lost around 40 pounds.
She looks like a fat share.
Yeah, she looks. Yeah, she does. She looks like fucking me in drag.
With her fucking, I hate that fucking cowhide cleavage.
I do.
Where it looks like fucking.
I kind of like that.
What?
The freckle tits.
I don't mind that.
I like the freckle
freckles.
chest.
I don't mind freckles. But when you combine freckles with like crazy amounts of tanning and it becomes like a saddle. Fuck that shit.
Like the back of John Wayne's horse.
The back of his neck. It just looks terrible.
I like the freckle. I like that milfy freckle chest.
Yeah?
Yeah, I kind of like it. I like tan lines, too.
Milfy
tan lines are very sexy.
Oh, I love tan lines.
Old, I don't like.
Right around the fucking twat area.
You like top tan lines or bottom tan lines?
I like both. Oh, I get fucking tan lines turn me on.
The jury's out on tan lines. I don't mind them. And sometimes I do find them hot. As long as they're not like big bloomery looking tan lines. Like a fucking 1904 bathing suit tan line. You don't want that. Yeah, tan lines can be pretty fucking hot. I also don't like a dark tan on a girl. Not my racism coming through. I just kind of like natural, soft, white skin. Oh, yeah. Love a good white girl.
Yeah, we know.
Damn.
I like tans, but I don't like it too dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it too dark. You know, where they belt the elbow where it bends, it's like just gets darker because it
crinkly.
Where anything bends, it gets dark, like pumpernickel.
Like the fucking Marlboro Man's crow's feet, right there in the crook of their arm. Yeah. I don't know. She does nothing for me, man. What is she, 40 and single, and she's giving people fucking advice?
Fake teeth, fake lips.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to go off.
Oh, you should have killed her.
I wanted to go, you have, everything you have is fucking fake. You're in your 40s. You're not, what you do, that's like me giving a comedy class.
Right.
And I don't do comedy.
Oh.
Jim, joke.
I think that'd be a great thing, Bob. You have a lot to teach people.
Oh. She's what?
51.
Yeah, fuck her, dude. 51, and you're not married.
Killed her.
You're not married. You know, fuck you. And you know what? She wouldn't. This is what everything was about her. If you listen to everything came right. I'm producing now. That's what I really want to do. I don't want to. You produce. That's like everybody in Hollywood who has a show. That's not where she invented. I want to go into producing. I want to be behind the camera. Dennis Leary never thought of that.
Every host, by the way, is a producer on their show.
Ugh.
it's part of the deal you get.
It's just the title, yeah.
Yeah, it's a title. You're not producing your show. She's 50.
51.
Fucking single, and she's trying to hook people up like she knows.
She got a promise ring.
She has a promise ring?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I promise,
That's great.
Nothing.
All those.
I was trying to pace it with your fucking next sentence, but I couldn't do it.
I bet she's starting to get all those woman problems.
Oh no!
I bet she's getting those woman problems that gravity fucking deals out to these bitches.
Oh no! It's her insides saying that we promise not to get sick, so you don't need to have us removed.
Yeah. Her eggs come out like eggs Benedict. You just flop out in the toilet. You can hear them.
That's if she's got any left. She might be having the flashes at this point.
Hopefully.
The hot flashes.
Is she on Twitter?
Yeah, Patty Stanger.
Who is she on Twitter?
Patty Stanger.
Oh, okay.
I just don't get it. I don't get why you come into a room and then she said this. I said you just fucking you yap. You don't shut up.
Yeah.
And she was like, "That's what you got to do. That's what you do in this business. That you got to keep. You can't just." And it's like she made it all about
push. What is she fucking? She doesn't stop. You know what she's like? She's like a realtor. She's like one of those realtors that drive around those giant fucking realtor lady cars that you got to follow at 90 miles an hour to go see houses, and then they don't shut the fuck up. This is a kitchen. Yeah, I know.
There's gonna be the guy that winds up is gonna be like, shut your fucking mouth. He's gonna be a millionaire and he's gonna go shut your face.
Yeah.
And that's why you're alone, because you don't shut the fuck up.
She has gotten guys that have yelled at her, and she turns around and gets right on them. Well, you could find your own fucking baby.
Yeah, exactly. You know what?
She's tough as nails. That's why Bob doesn't like her, because she's a tough as nails.
That's right.
Nails. That's right.
She doesn't take any guff.
That's right.
Who's
that audio? I want to hear her giving Bob the business.
You got it,
E-Rock?
I don't like that Norton immediately takes someone else's side.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking her side. I just want to hear what the hubbub is about.
E-Rock, did you hear what we were talking about?
No.
I asked you that 10 minutes ago.
I was looking for other shit here.
He was just sitting there. I saw him.
What are you doing?
E-Rock?
I was going through the interview, looking for the parts where Bobby was talking about her with Leno, calling
this
him
is
fat.
Before that, though.
Well, that's what we said we were talking. We were looking for.
Strength?
But isn't that what I just
I didn't hear what
said?
you just asked, though.
No, but I asked that a few minutes ago.
Jim, that's not a microphone. That's a banana.
Oh.
Ugh.
He's now got it in his lap, and he's jerking off with it. E-Rock.
I guess the question would be, are there any Patty Stanger clips?
Yeah, you got any Patty Stanger clips where she's talking about Bobby?
Hang on.
He's too. Only Bobby and Jimmy can have so much fun with a banana.
He just opened it for me with his new Jimmy strength, and then I put it in my mouth and went fake smash it in my head.
Jimmy strength.
Funny. Yeah, his new Jimmy strength. Look at those forearms.
I haven't done my arms in fucking 3 weeks because I hurt my elbow.
He has fucking old guy eyebrow hair on his forearms.
Ooh.
Look at it.
I saw a picture of Jimmy recently.
Chemo bra.
You need new clothes now, Jimmy.
No, you don't.
You need new pants.
I need
No, you need new pants. They're all like fucking too big on them.
I take my belt
Look,
off.
look. What are you wearing?
Oh God.
I saw a picture of you.
Let me see his stomach.
No, I'm not gonna show my stomach.
I saw a picture.
Not yet. Why?
I saw a picture, and it was you, and you said your body looked weird or something, but your pants were falling down. For the love of God, buy some pants.
You know, maybe we shouldn't be congratulating him.
Maybe it's AIDS, finally.
Maybe you should get a fucking test before you get all whipped up on the elliptical machine that you've been doing for 20 minutes a day. You finally get the fucking big hivers.
Finally.
You think I didn't think of that? I just got my test back.
Oh, shit.
Bad news, folks.
Wow.
Old skinny Jim just never stopped.
Oh, that's great. He's working out. And then he tells everyone, look, I haven't worked out for 6 months.
Yeah, he must have banged his face on the machine. There's a big red mark on it.
He's bruised everywhere. He really is working out.
Ooh. Why is Jimmy's fingernails all weird looking? He has a pot belly, but he's skinny.
Holy shit, that's terrible.
My new ab regimen.
Yeah, you got
it?
it. I just started.
Doing abs?
I have to. I
What
can't
are you
do
doing
arms.
for him?
It's this fucking 10 exercise thing.
What is it?
You do a bunch of different exercises. You go through this thing and you do it 4 times.
Ooh. And they're all for abs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abs are fucking, they're rough.
Yeah.
But I hurt my elbow.
massive
So I'm
ones.
worried I really hurt my elbow a while ago, so I stopped.
Did you go to the doctor about it?
No, because
Did you talk to your
like that
doctor
doesn't hurt
about
really when I do
Stanford,
that.
yeah?
Like, but it was from kettlebells or for fucking pull-ups.
So it's not going to be a kettlebell day?
No, it hasn't been a kettlebell day.
Someone tried to
for
put a
while.
kettlebell around my neck at the gym.
Ooh.
Come on.
That wasn't
Sure,
bad.
Cal, you mean?
Yeah, it was a kettlebell. Come on, son. Come on, son.
I feel bad when you do the fat
Oh,
jokes.
it's not good when a fat guy does.
No.
Because I'm.
No.
It's very, yeah.
I
It's,
did. I'm
sad.
sorry. I did. No, it's
Very
not.
Louis
It's
Anderson.
I lost. Well, not that fat. Jeez, I'm not 400.
Yeah.
I'm not 400 and always sweaty.
If I didn't sweat, I'd explode.
Bobby, I want to say you're very good on orgasm. Can I suck your cock?
There's some guy that you never see in the tabloids with a girl.
He's the sweetest guy in the business, though.
Yeah,
Is
Louis is
he?
a nice
The
guy.
nicest guy in the business.
Well, I learned to be nice because my father was so mean to me growing up.
Love
calling
Louis.
me fatty and hitting me with a whiskey bottle.
That was a good book, though. What was it called? Love Louis? Or something?
Yeah.
That was a really good book.
One of the
Yeah.
nicest guys ever.
Yeah.
I like
my
him a lot.
God.
He
Like-
turned tragedy into comedy.
That's what we do. There is no comedy. There's only tragedy.
Ugh.
I lost 3 pounds in the last
You did?
week.
In-
2 weeks.
in a week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For the amount of work I did at the boxing gym and
Yeah.
not eating, it fucking drove me insane.
Why don't you just do exactly what you did when you lost a bunch of weight last?
I am.
Well, why aren't you losing a bunch of weight?
Because there's something, I know how to do it. It's weird. I think everybody loses weight a different way.
Well, yeah.
And I know how to do it, but I go insane. It's my last addiction. And this whole fucking kid thing and money and bills and I mean, it's just I look every night, she's looking at these strollers and fucking baby seats and bassinets and there's thousands and thousands of dollars that are going to be going out the window pretty soon. And my apartment and the fucking 3 a.m. I'm going to have a baby there soon. There's people screaming. I can't fucking find the spot. Smoking weed in front of my window. It's coming in.
Because you're on one of the lower floors.
I got a duplex. I got that Laverne and Shirley. I got up and down, and it's a fucking nightmare. And then you go to the gym and you do sit-ups, one time, and then your stomach cramps up, and you pull up, and you can't walk for 3 days.
Oh my God!
It sounds stupid and basic. It's just all diet and exercise.
Yeah.
It really is that simple.
But I lose I'm going through withdrawals of carbs right now,
Really?
and it's like it's as bad as cigarettes. No
Have you gotten,
fucking
Bobby,
joke.
a good, like, because I'm obviously not a dietitian, like, that one
didn't work.
That one therapist who was that dietitian stunk. The one who told you can eat half a burger. That bitch should be killed.
Really?
She was. I'm telling you, she sucked. Because she was one of these, and I never met her. She sounds like one of these codependent slobs who wants people to like her. And you can't eat half a cake or whatever.
I can eat a whole.
can't do it.
I can.
Yeah, I'll eat a whole.
No,
Wait a
you know what I
minute.
mean? You can't fucking do it.
I've done it.
You know, I know that. You think I don't want to? I just get into fucking OCD things where I eat the same shit constantly.
Yeah.
And that's the only way
Well,
it works.
I used to do that. That was one thing that helped me back in the day when I used to lose weight. When I didn't have money. When I was
Well,
just
that'll
struggling,
do it. Yeah.
when I didn't have enough money and I could only get this every day at this store. But now I got a wife and she's an amazing fucking cook and she's pregnant, so she wants food.
Oh, man.
So I'll come home and it's like, fuck. It's hard. It's really hard, man.
It was so easy to not gain weight when you're broke.
Easy.
When I was
And you
digging
smoke.
through change, like trying to find change in pockets of coats that I hadn't worn in a while, just so I could get like a ham and Swiss on white bread at the deli.
Yep.
And I'm like, fuck, all right, I need another quarter. And then you find a nickel and you just fucking pennies, just emaciated. You look
You
don't
look great,
have to worry
though.
about, you're
You get
ripped.
so much pussy.
Your swimmer body.
You got a nickel, but you're getting fucking boxed
Yeah,
because
you don't have any money.
Sure. Yeah, it's a fucking. It's hard. The older you get, not because you're old. It's just that you're so comfortable and you can fucking get what I can. I literally can walk down the street and buy pizza at every store for like 20 blocks. Back in the day, I couldn't. Maybe a slice I could afford. Now it's like, fuck it. I can have whatever I want any time of day. It's a fucking nightmare. This
hard,
one is
man.
the worst one. And because I don't have cigarettes, every fat I've ever, all fucking 6 fats,
Yeah.
I had cigarettes. Cigarettes and coffee
Right.
were a fucking godsend to a fat motherfucker. Because you could wake up in the middle of the night and chain smoke for fucking 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's satisfying your oral fixation.
Oh, you just cover your teeth in like sweaters with coffee and cigarettes.
yeah.
And it just took the hunger away.
God, that reminded me of something I used to do before about looking for change. One of the roommates I had, or housemates, when I was living in a room, he had like one of those big things of change.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of quarters in there and stuff. I would take the quarters, but I would go to the bank and get them changed in for nickels and dimes. And then I would replace, like, with just like a nickel or a dime, so it didn't look like the change was going down.
Wow.
So you have the same amount of change, but it was like your bad change.
You're an
your nickels and
intelligent
dimes.
scumbag.
Well, I didn't want him figuring
great.
out. I think he did, though. After a while, you kind of figure out, hey, where are my quarters?
I have all nickels.
I got a lot of nickels and dimes here. Like so many nickels and dimes. Yeah, and then of course the Hydrox cookies I would steal from the guy that had a room across the hall from me.
Sure.
He would leave, and I would jimmy the lock on his door, and I would go in there and steal his Hydrox cookies, and then spread them out
blow
a
the
little
doorknob?
more.
What the
Jimmy.
funny part is what a dope. He's a master locksmith, and he steals Hydrox cookies instead of money.
I was hungry.
What a fool.
I would take the fucking Hydrox and take like 3 of them or 4 of them, but then I would spread them out, each one a little further, so it looked like the line was still like the same length.
Why
of
would you
Hydrox.
Hydrox though? I mean, people are gonna find them. Fucking double pebble.
I used to scoop my roommate up on 97th and Lex when me
Oh,
and
you both
Bert,
reporters?
Scoop.
I used to scoop rice, like he'd get Chinese food, and I'd get like a big spoon and I'd scoop out a thing of rice and just take some rice, like a couple scoops, because I was so hungry. I had no money.
When you're hungry, man, you just like take other people's shit.
Yeah.
I'm all fucking hungry. I'm going into his house and taking, like, into his room and taking his food. Well, just his cookies. I don't know. You didn't really have anything else in there. I would also like go to the bowling alley with a $25 check when I had no money in the bank and talk the guy into cashing my check at the Larkfield Lanes. And then I'd
Were you
see
bagging
him,
groceries? Why'd you have a $25
exactly.
check?
No, it was like I wrote it from my checking account, but I had no money in the checking account. So I'd write $25, Larkfield Lanes, and I would go down Larkfield Lanes and I'd give it to the guy, and the guy would be like, all right, okay, because I used to go in there for beers every so often, so he knew me. And then I'd see him like walking down, like weeks later, when the check bounced and I got it sent back and did nothing about it. I'd see him walking down the sidewalk and I'd like turn around and like walk away.
Oh, how petrifying.
I was fucking Louis Beans. Hey, you got Anthony out of your life for $25.
It's gotta be, it's definitely got to be the now that I have it, and I didn't have it most of my life, and now that I have, because I remember even as a kid we didn't have money. But my first addiction was food. In sixth grade, I didn't have alcohol, drugs yet, but then as soon as I found drugs and booze, I was fuck food.
Yeah,
I went to that. But my first one, I remember my first fat was in sixth grade. I was just going
sixth grade,
dude. I used to go in the basement and just curl up in the corner with fucking like devil dogs, and I just like because I had it was just lonely as fuck, and I'd sleep all day in a dirty basement. It was fucking awful. And now that you have it,
yes,
it's like I want it all, and that's like my.
You appreciate it.
You start to think though, like, and with sex is really hard too. But you start to think like, I've had enough treats. Like, like it's
are you disgusted with yourself?
Yeah,
and you want to,
but it's hard to know that. Like you could write it down and say it, but it's hard to go enough. Fucking rewarding yourself.
Yes,
you've done it enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop it. You have to sometimes realize like. There's not, like somebody told me once it was about sex, but food's the exact same thing. You're never going to give it what it wants. Like that addictive side, that addiction. It's always one more thing. This girl I have to, this fucking thing I want to eat. Like if I could
you consider sex and girls the treats just like you would food.
It's just greed. It's more greed. It's more fucking shoving more in my fucking dumb fat face than it's more of grabbing for more than I'm entitled to always.
Wow.
And
we didn't have it. We didn't fucking have it. And then when you get it, all of a sudden, especially through comedy, you have money and these accolades and this attention that you wouldn't. And then you take it. It's like, fuck it. I may never get this again.
You don't think things vividly stick in your head from those times. But I remember things like in high school, in California, I think it was, or something. It might even be junior high. I don't even know. But the lockers had spaces underneath them, and I was walking. I saw half a cookie on the floor under the lockers, and I ate it.
You did?
I was fucking hungry.
Oh man, that's
under
sad.
a locker.
Yeah. I was like,
sad.
and I grabbed it, and I kind of looked at it and saw if it was old. It wasn't old. It hadn't been there.
It was under a locker.
Yeah, we're not that piece of shit.
I was so fucking
How was it?
Starving. It was great. It was oatmeal.
You fucking.
By the way,
fucking.
I ate half a cookie from under a locker.
Dirty oatmeal. I'd understand a chocolate chip.
I was hungry. No.
By the way, all the people out there who hate when Anthony rants about taxes. This is why I love Anthony, because Anthony's not some irrational racist who hates Obama. That is Anthony. He ate a half a cookie under a locker.
I remember doing it too.
Anthony was a broke fucking guy, and you hate when people want to take your fucking stuff.
Yes, it's mine now.
You've earned it.
Yes, I earned that cookie.
But really, that's why I fucking never think you're greedy or selfish.
I just remember those things, and I remember how degrading it was to eat that fucking cookie. I was like, ew, I'm eating that. But you know what? I was just like, all right, there. I ate it.
I ate a cookie in the shower, dude. Like 4 months ago, my wife made cookies. And she wouldn't give me
because
I looked at this guy in the audience, this thin fucking dude that you has never been fat, never had to ever. I gotta lose like 30 pounds. He's just eating the pizza, and I'm like, dude, when I eat that pizza, my whole life in my head, fat fuck, you're a fat fuck, you shouldn't eat fat fuck, stop, you fat fuck, the whole time.
Yeah.
Every time I have a cookie, even when I'm in shape, I told you last week. Even when I lost all that weight, I'm always a fat fuck inside my head. And he had said something to me one time, like, dude, you're still fat, fucking dummy.
I felt so bad, like Bob when he was on, but I was probably just teasing him, or we were just shitting on each other and being mean.
And in my head, I went, I am, and that's when I started to eat. Like, fuck it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Just eat.
Oh, my God. Wow, Jimmy.
Not that he's
know,
responsible, but it's my
I know.
addiction that fucks me every time. And this one, I'm fully aware. I've never really been aware of the addiction part of it. I did it with drugs. I did it with alcohol. A year and a half ago, I did it with smoking. You know, because I talked to Jimmy when he quit smoking. The one thing that he said that it was he would go fucking ballistic and hate people, and that's going to happen, just like booze. And then I went, okay, now I know, because when you're unaware, when you're snapping and you don't know what it is, you're like, oh, I'm going to fuck it. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to have a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you're aware of it, you're aware of what the fucking, what's going to happen when it's going to happen, then okay, I'll get through this.
It's obvious how cigarettes take the place of eating
I
and
miss
stuff,
cigarettes.
because when you're bored and you smoke, you fucking light up a cigarette. When you're bored and you don't smoke, you go to the fridge and you're just like, let me look around and need something to eat.
I miss occasionally the idea of a cigarette, like that first few. But man, when I think I don't miss that fucking awful breath. I don't miss the awful feeling in my mouth, the taste, the fucking.
I miss it. I miss it right now.
Stink of my clothes.
Right now, not having like food, like I'm cut, like even sugar. Like yesterday, I had to stop, and I had some. had some yogurt with him. Like I didn't go crazy. I had to. Because I was fucking losing my mind.
Really?
I had to do a little methadone clinic, whatever the fuck that shit is.
We had a little frozen yogurt.
I was fucking losing my mind. Like
I'm free, Jerry.
Snapping. It's that bad. Food is that bad. I feel bad and I can lose it. I've done it. I've done it 6 times. I'll do it again. I feel bad for the people that are 800 pounds.
Oh, fuck
the
them.
guy that's 800 and that has no friends. You know, at least Jimmy will go put that, like, I'll be at the cellar. He'll be like, don't get fries, you fat fuck. And I won't.
Yeah.
You know, Keith does the same thing. But I feel bad for those people that got nobody that just
I
fucking...
don't know. They all have enablers. They all have fucking enablers, those fat pieces of shit when they're 800 fucking pounds. There was a woman over the weekend. She fell through fucking sidewalk.
Well, she was only heavy set according to the
yes,
paper.
400 pounds she was.
Heavy set.
She was 400 pounds. She went through a sidewalk here in New York City, and guaranteed she's going to fucking, like, sue.
I think she should be able to.
Well, you know
Fuck
what?
yeah.
How the fuck is the city supposed to know every fucking little part of the sidewalk that can't handle a goddamn buffalo?
If you're 400, if you're 8 tons and you fall through, that's one thing. But if you're 400 pounds, that implies that if me and 2 friends were standing there, we all would have fallen through.
Actually,
know,
you
but
and one friend.
It's you know what? I'd probably be hypocritical, and I'd probably sue in a second.
So is she.
But
Because she hurt herself.
yeah, hypocritical.
Hypocritical.
Yeah, it's hypocritical.
Fuck, this show's getting harder to follow along.
Boy,
it's very fast.
Is it ever? But you know, when you think, like, how is the city supposed to know that piece of sidewalk can't handle a 400-pound person with all the miles of sidewalk in this city?
Some Mexican knew.
You
Some
think?
Mexican down in the basement cutting up eggplants.
Yeah?
And you know, yeah, and stringing
You know?
some beans. Went, boss, the thing is creaking every time.
Fuck
and
it.
the guy,
I read that building had like numerous violations.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Is that her that fell through?
Yeah.
Please
Let
let
me
me
see
see
this
that.
pig.
Oh, you fat piece of shit.
Yeah, she's a gross pig.
Ugh.
But the bottom line is, how should the city know? How about our new taxes go up? They hire
Wow.
a sidewalk inspector.
Yeah,
There you
her.
go.
She just walks around, and when she falls in, you got to fix it.
She is beyond fat. That is obese.
Yeah, that's okay. Her, like, there's people though. I feel bad for people that big. It's because I'm trying to lose, 60 pounds.
Oh, God bless you.
I couldn't imagine having to lose fucking 260.
I guaranteed in those bags right there, shit she probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, fucking.
That fucking. There is such a problem.
Think she
with
raided the
obesity.
cafeteria at the hospital?
Yeah.
This is what I don't get: is how are poor people fat?
I can't imagine it.
You see them on TV; they don't have any money.
I guess because they're eating shitty food.
What they're eating, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you dude? Takeout's expensive.
Yeah. Oh God. God, what is it with black women and obesity? Black women are fucking fat. What's going on in this world?
You waiting for somebody to chime in on that?
No, I mean, I wonder what they say the obesity rate is going up in this country. I wonder
Who
what it would
says
be
that?
if you took the factor of black women out of that equation, how fucking much it would be.
Not they're only 12% of the pie. There's a lot of fucking fat white people and Spanish people.
But
there.
I understand.
I think culturally, Spanish and black
though.
people, their food is different than ours.
Yeah.
Look, we had the party, the Comedy Cellar party, and she, most of the guys there, the bouncers and everybody who picked the menu, are black. So it's, it's all kinds of great chicken wings, and there was not a vegetable in sight.
I think
if a white guy picked that menu, there'd be green beans and carrots and a mashed potatoes.
You know what also, there's something culturally about telling these women they look good. Ooh, you look good, sweetie. Oh, you're a diva. Oh, you're fucking, that looks good. You don't look good. You don't look good. You look fat.
I know Spanish girls like in the Bronx and stuff. It's like a thing. It's not a bad thing for her. Not obese, but for her to be but I mean thick.
Yeah.
Like even the body. A lot of Spanish guys like their women thick, and they
I don't
encourage
see
them
the
to get
Spanish
thicker.
problem as much as I do with black women. Black women's body types sometimes just seem like, what the hell is going on there? I've literally taken 15 minutes and followed around a black ass going, I don't even understand it. What does it look like? There's a shelf. There's two asses, one in the middle, and then one outer ass.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing what's going on.
I mean, there's fat white people.
Oh, my God,
Jesus Christ.
Of course.
I know. I'm not saying there isn't.
But that's what you should know.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm
not.
kidding.
I understand. Why can't we just
Black people
openly
aren't
talk
the only
about-
fat people.
I'm talking about black people, though,
I know,
right
but
now.
they're all obesity is one that's everybody.
Well, I know.
No, but you're
But
saying
there
black
is-
people are the only fat people.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying
You're
that.
saying black is fat, and that's wrong.
I'm saying percentage-wise, black women have a much higher obesity rate than white women.
That's not a fact.
Percentage-wise.
That's not a fact.
I don't
Yes,
know. In certain
I
parts
think
of
it
the
is.
country, we're the fattest country in the world.
I understand, but I think
You ever get a Coke in Europe?
percentage-wise.
It's fucking like this big. It's like 3 inches tall.
Well, that's what fucking.
You get a
Bloomberg
Coke
wants to
here,
do.
it's fucking.
Not anymore.
It's 9 gallons of soda
what
for
Bloomberg
99
wants.
cents.
And you
What
know
do
what?
you got?
Even though Bloomberg annoys me and you should be able to choose, I like the fact that a big bunch of fatzos can't just go out and get their Cokes. What he should have done, though, instead of punishing all of us, is that if you're over a certain body mass or weight, you don't get insurance. That's how you fucking stop people. The rest of us don't pay for your shit. Smokers, too. Don't make me pay for it.
They just did a whole study, though, that being fat is not. Fat people actually live longer. It was in the New York
There
Times
was
last
some
week.
kind of a thing, but I guarantee you that's been spun.
Yeah.
Obese people
Yeah,
do
but
not live
they
longer.
spun it the other way too. Where fat people, you need to lose weight. You're gonna die if you're this much overweight. Look, I mean, obese, yes, but fat, a little overweight, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna have a heart attack.
Right.
It's just the diet companies and the gyms and everybody trying to get you to give. Most people over the age of 40 or 50 have that fat on them.
Sure.
Yeah.
They probably mean according to what
The happy fat, I call it.
what health of people would call fat. Like I got a fat in my stomach and my I'm probably fine
You
health
could tell an unhealthy fat from just somebody that's got a few pounds on him.
Sure.
Do you want the race statistics?
Yes, please.
Okay. Overweight or obesity. White, all females, 59.5. Black, 82.1.
Thank you.
Wait, 82%.
82.1% of black women are obese, considered
Are
obese.
overweight or obese. Extreme obesity.
Yeah.
White, 7.1.
Percent, yeah.
Black, 17.8.
Yeah.
Wow,
Thank
really?
you.
That's what we said.
Thank
We
you.
said you were right.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we
Everybody tries to
did.
fucking run and hide. Run and hide from the real statistics.
82%.
Yeah.
82%. Yes! Walk the fucking streets! What do you see? Stop it! Stop it! It's surprising when you see a slender black woman. I go, oh, look! What a surprise! It's literally surprising. You go, ah! Whoa! A Tootsie. I swear.
The rings around her neck?
Black women
Yeah.
have a problem with obesity. There it is. 80 fucking... But
It
what
probably
the-
is a lot of fried
But
foods
it's the
and
food
things
they
like
eat.
that.
It's the food.
It's also this fucking idea that it's attractive. Yes, they fucking constantly tell these people that these women that they can't, that it doesn't matter that they're fat. I look good. I look good.
I don't think it's that they're attractive. I think it's what you used to over fucking hundreds of years. I go to Aruba, and on TV every year they have those like fucking 10 girls, the 10 fat chicks singing that fucking Mexican music, and they all have the same outfit on. There's like, they're all fat. I don't get it. But that's their culture. That's what Aruban guys are attracted to.
Yeah.
Are those chunky fat chicks that can barely sing.
Right.
And that's just what you're attracted to. That's what you know. It's like your wife. Look, man, over time you just like, my wife does it for me, but look, after other guys are like, I would never fuck that. You know what I mean? You're still into 17-year-olds. 18-year-olds. Sorry. Shit.
You think 81 point whatever, what the fuck percentage is? 82%
my point
of
is
black men like that. Their women are fat?
How many big black celebrity names are there who are married to giant fat women? Very few.
How many? Yeah, but how many sports guys are married to big fat women? A lot. Really? A lot, yeah, man.
Not the big ones. They marry.
I can't think of any. I'm sure
hot chicks or white women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that you get used to fatness, and it's not a big deal. It's fat people fuck fat people. That's just it's not a big deal to you anymore. You know the inside of her legs are gonna fucking be like rawhide. You know what I mean? Because her fucking pussy legs rub together constantly.
Her pussy legs?
Yeah, pussy legs. You ever see the pussy legs inside the pussy?
Oh no.
You know, it's like five
folds. Flaps, then folds 5.
Yeah, but I think that you're used to it after a while, and that's just what it is. It's not a big deal.
I think it's more.
It's like sex. Like you get used to. I don't like anybody pissing on me, but if it happened over and over, I'd fucking be like, maybe I'm into this.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I still can't get that, but
I think it's more a cultural thing that you can't really say as a cultural thing.
I don't know if it is. I think the foods, black foods are fried foods. There's a lot more.
For 82% of black population is eating shitty food because they're poor.
You look at Mexican food. Like how many good dietary? I'm sure there's some. But like in Mexican diets, it's fucking rice and fried thing.
Go up there. There's not a fucking vegetable store open. Well, it's Mexican, Chinese, fried chicken. It's all shitty, fucked up food.
It's like an airport. It's like Harlem's like an airport as far as the food choices are concerned.
Yeah,
it's shit.
Yeah,
it's you go to an airport and you're like, this is why the country's a bunch of fat fucks, because you can't get anything good. There's nothing in an airport.
Except JetBlue. JetBlue terminal at JFK is wonderful.
Yeah, but I mean just in
salads and all kinds of shit.
Go to, where was it, Tennessee? Go to Dallas or Tennessee or wherever. It's all McDonald's, and it's like if you're starving, you haven't eaten all day, what are you supposed to do?
Breakfast at an airport, you're getting an egg sandwich with bacon and cheese.
Yeah.
There's 19 variations of it, but that's all you're getting.
What am I going to do? Bring a bunch of carrots? What, am I a horse or something? I don't know what's going on over here. Eating a banana. Look at you eating your banana.
Yeah, you lost weight. You used to be fat.
I know.
Not you.
I wasn't fat, but I was not healthy weight. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. But obviously,
I don't like to get offended that fat.
No.
You were fat.
I have the means to get a trainer. That's the only reason I, lost weight.
You still have a trainer come over?
Yes, he's coming over today. It's kettlebell day today.
That's right.
Monday's kettlebell.
He trained Anthony's asshole to be open wider.
That would be the weirdest gay announcement ever. If you just went, listen, guys,
I gotta, Jodie Foster did it. I'm gonna tell you, no.
All right, look at those weird fat fingers differently.
Anthony's not gay.
No, I don't think so.
No. They've had some discretions.
It is. The trainer thing is weird though, because you're just grunting and sweating and like there's a man in the room. It's just weird. It is a weird thing.
I like it. I couldn't afford to do it. That's why I do that boxing. I'm going to do that with Keith today.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's cheap when there's 4 people involved, but you get stupid Keith yelling at you.
Yeah.
Come on, you fat motherfucker, get up.
That would never motivate me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be talked to when I'm working. I want to be left the fuck alone.
He does look like a fucking, just a uni bomber when he works out. His hoodie's pulled over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking know anything. I want my music on and fuck off.
Aw.
I'm not into the, come on, you can shut up. No, I can't.
I just hear the counts, like 1. All right, 5 more. I hate hearing that. 5 more. I'm like, I can't.
Isn't there a point, though, where you can just do that and you know what to do every week? Where you don't have to...
But then he changes it. The second it becomes, like, natural and normal and easier or something, he changes it up.
Right.
And then, he'll increase the weight or decrease the weight a little and increase the reps. It's fucking, constantly changing.
I don't mind that. I actually like that part of losing weight or being in shape. It's the fucking... what I'm going through now. Getting off the carbs and the sugars...
Yeah.
And all the stuff my tongue is used to tasting, like the salts and the sweets, and it's a fucking nightmare.
You just don't... To not do something is a lot easier than to do it. Fuck. To have to work out, I'll just sit on the couch and not eat all day.
No. For you, I'm a fucking addict, dude. My brain... goes,
I didn't say I wouldn't drink all day, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
And
I love moderation, Anthony. Fucking, as he's eating a tequila worm sandwich.
Yeah. Finger fucking 5 different chicks with those fat fingers.
Tequila worm sandwich.
Exactly. It's a tequila worm between 2 hot dogs. Piece of shit.
Yeah, you really are just an asshole.
I know. Everything that comes out of my mouth is hypocrisy.
I just like health talk, Anthony.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know. Oh, God.
Yeah, if I had another vice, I think, even the sex, because I'm doing so good with the sex thing, too. Yeah, I would be, it was always all right. Like, I could quit one and have that one. Now that I don't have anything, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. You know what my new vice is? Health, Bob.
I'm so proud of him. Because he's fucking doing great.
He is
on all fronts, but it's
really
some fronts.
Yeah, but you know what? Money helps.
Sure.
If you have,
but that's also the safety that gets you in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely, it can definitely get you in trouble. Money, not having that worry, or not having to fucking worry about rent, or just having that freedom of, fuck it, I don't have to go. I don't have to go there. I don't have to do this. I don't give a shit. Is amazing.
Yes, but also I got to say it's also the thing that makes it really hard because you have money just to waste on anything you want. Like, and I can't go crazy, but I could get if I want to buy pussy, I can buy pussy, but I don't have to worry about my rent.
Yeah,
it's like you don't think about that shit. You never have to balance. And I don't go to a level that's crazy, but
if you had to make a choice between rent and pussy, you're gonna be like, well, I probably should.
I could always live with my parents.
Yeah, that dumb bitch that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
From fucking.
Maddie.
Yeah. She was just saying, well, money doesn't buy love. And that's true and all, but a relationship is so much easier when you take money out of the equation.
Absolutely.
It's so much fucking easier. Because a lot of these fights between couples are about money. Usually. It's much easier.
I think it's harder because I'll tell you why. Because
tomato.
Most people don't have money, and when you have money, those people, it just goes away. You never see people with millions of dollars lasting forever. Most of those marriages are fucking over with.
Yeah, but
look at Hollywood. They're fucking shit.
Yeah, but most of the other ones
because when you have one person who has all that money, you can literally call it off whenever you want. When you're in it together, you have to get through this life together, and you have to. It is something that you have to stick together for the kids and for the fuck. There's too much to rip apart.
When you can go fight about, how many gold bars we buy today, honey? 50. I say 60. The hell with them.
Yeah,
regular Joe.
I hate him. I hate them all. I hate them all except for Uncle Paul. Did that rhyme? I think that you have a lot of money. It's easier to just say fuck it and walk away.
I think it's a different part of it. I think
people stick together through the hard.
Too.
I think when people stick together through the hard parts when they're poor, because you can't afford to get an apartment. You can't leave your wife because you can't afford not to be together.
There's nothing sweet and endearing about going through tough shit as a couple. It's bullshit. It fucking causes stress, strain on the relationship.
I've been through tough shit with my chick, and every time it's actually gotten us closer.
Oh,
I fucking hated when I was dating a girl and we had no money in our coats. I was like, "What fucking this is terrible."
I love when we figure. I love when
no money in our coats. This girl Angie I used to date.
Of course, AJ. It's the worst, fucking not having money and being
Absolutely.
married. When I was
It's
married to
fucking terrible.
a piece of shit and I had no money to boot.
And you stayed with her because you had no money.
But she also helped him get into the career, though, so there was a fair
Oh,
split at the
yeah,
end.
right.
Yeah, that's it. She did help you get this.
Certainly did. Yeesh.
Did she help you get
Nah, she was a detriment. I persevered regardless.
I
Just
had
terrible.
too much coffee. I'm yapping.
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
fucking
I like it.
yapping.
That's what you're here for. It's a radio show.
Talk show. Talking part of it.
You just hear yourself in the headphones like, just shut the fuck up already.
No, she would have fucking thought that. Shut up.
She
All right,
sucked.
We'll take a little break and come back after these short words.